itong laban na ito. Barangay Ginebra, Alaska Aces, sabi nila, hashtag versus hashtag, we not me of the Alaska Aces kontra sa NSG Never Say Die.
They needed two do-or-die games, one against Barako and the other one against NLEX, and they both survived it. But they're not done yet. They want to win this one to live for another day.
Kita natin yung mga starting lineups as the first quarter is about to begin. It's going to be brought to us by Motolite. For expected service, call 370-6686. For the Alaska Aces, sila nakaputi sa ating floor right now. It's JV Casio, Cyrus Baguio in the backcourt. Sonny Tos, the boss, in the middle. And they have Rome De La Rosa, the rookie, who has been starting the past few games for Coach Alex Compton, and Romeo Travis, ang kanilang mga forwards on the other side. Nako, strong five agad para kay Frankie Lim. Tenorio Mercado backcourt, Greg Slaughter, the big man in the middle. Japet Aguilar, who we talked about a while ago, at one forward, and OJ, Orlando Jones on the other. And immediately, nakakuha ng agaw ang Barangay Ginebra. Japet Aguilar diving on the floor. You can see the urgency from the get-go.
They cannot come into this game thinking that they have another chance, because they have none. They have to win tonight's game and win another one on Sunday to be in our top four.
Outside shot, Japet Aguilar. Very confident stroke. Alam natin, Coach Ryan, we've talked about it in the past. This guy thrives on that confidence level. If he hits a basket that counts para sa kanyang koponan, tuloy-tuloy na yan. And he's obviously riding that last shot in the last game.
He's experiencing an incredible boost in his confidence. After that game winner, he took that shot. This time a little closer, but he hit nothing but the net. But it's just one side wherein Ginebra has to do a good job at. One is, of course, execution on offense, and the other one, defending the disciplined Alaska offense as well.
Tama yung good thing you said that, because on that play, nakita ng Romeo Travis, cool, calm, and collected as usual. Nandun na, naipit sa ilalim, nahanap ang kanyang kagabi ng Rizanitos for the basket. And there's the defense. Alaska, don't be fooled that they may not be as tall as Barangay Ginebra, but definitely they will go toe-to-toe right in your face and play defense.
They have a very clear concept of team play every time they do their defense. If someone is in trouble, they will collapse and help out the one in trouble. Take a look at that. Two guys collapsing against Greg. On a single coverage, I don't think anybody can stop Greg. But if it's a united defensive scheme for Alaska, it will open up situations for them wherein they can outrun this tall Ginebra team and just run them to the ground.
Tama yun. And Romeo Travis, very steady import. Not spectacular if you really compare him to some of those other guys who can fly, tapos puro dakdak ang ginagawa. But look at him towing his team all the way here to the #1 slot. They're in the quarterfinals, but that's a foul in the backcourt. Mula kay Romeo Travis, an early first personal for him. He needs to watch it. Kasi kailangan nila si Romeo Travis inside that paint.
Of course, and you've mentioned that. Not really spectacular, but at the end of the day, it's a number of wins that you can bring to your team. He's got 8 wins and only 3 losses. And the confidence with as our #1 seed. And for Alaska, they need a player na talagang team play ang important.
On that play, there is a loose ball foul on Japet Aguilar. At nanalify yata yung tira ni Greg Slaughter. He was right in there. He's about to roll in. So he pushed off. 4-2 ating early score. Alaska up by 2. Pass goes to Casio. Finding Travis. He likes it from that distance. Drilling the jumper.
Well, that play is Casio just going baseline to baseline, trying to tire out LA Tenorio, but with a help that left Travis open for a elbow shot.
Sol Mercado iniwan para kay Greg Slaughter. Kalalim na. Pag ganun kalalim, halos sure 2 na yan for Greg Slaughter, or he can get the foul and knock down the free throw.
Well, if it's a catch and shoot situation for Greg, wherein he does not have to put the ball down, malaki yung percentage na pumapasok. But credit have that basket to Sol Mercado for having that ability to break the defense.
Tignan mo naman yung shot na yan ni Sonny Tos. He anticipated na short yung tira ni Romeo Travis. Back to the basket under the arm of Greg Slaughter. 4 points in the game for the big man.
8 points already for Alaska.
3 goes awry. Alam naman natin na 3-pointer is a big attack, part of the attack of the Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. They have the personnel to do that. So may inside-outside attacks sila. And when they're clicking, very dangerous kalaban yung mga yan. But Alaska, of course, have their own arsenal. Here's Travis. Sonny Tos to the hoop. putting it on the floor, partner. Nagpapakita ito si Sanitos.
Well, with Sonny, every time he has that ball inside 15 feet, you have to close out because he can hit that shot. But he's got this uncanny ability to put the ball down and just elude the defense. If it's Greg, he might be too slow to close out against Sonny from the outside.
Now they find Japet open on that left side, short on this second attempt. He opened the scoring sa larong ito. And to remind everyone, number 8 seed ang Barangay Ginebra, number 1 ang Alaska. Alaska have to win today, tapos tuloy na sila. Pero Barangay Ginebra wants to force a second game sa linggo. Traveling ang tinawag ni referee Art Herrera kontra Romeo Travis. Turnover yan. They're up by 6 but now have to go back to defend.
Well, if you watch the first game, we're in the Pure Foods team, beat Global Port handily. At ikaw ang Ginebra, iisipin mo, oy, may tsansa. Dahil lesser seed dun and yet, nanalo pa.
In a big way, no?
Oo eh.
Ikwento na natin ngayon pa lang habang maaga pa rito. 126-73. That's a 53-point victory. Best player ng laro yan. Marcus Blakely, Mr. Everything. 23 points and 9 rebounds. He didn't even play in the fourth quarter.
And it was also Marcus who commented that they want that matchup against Global Port because of inexperience. And he just did not talk. He walked his talk. So ganun, nakakatakot si Marcus Blakely.
At lahat na nakascore. Everybody they put in para kay Coach Tim Cole. Attention PLDT Home and Smart subscribers. Enjoy entertainment everywhere with the country's biggest selection of videos on demand from iFlix. Visit iFlix.com and start your complimentary 14-day trial today. Lead is up to 7. Mercado attacks. Inasabit si Sanitos in a fearless drive mula kay Solomon Mercado. Came over before this conference started. It has found that permanent slot in the backcourt para kay Coach Frankie Lim. Excuse me.
But what is nice about Sol is he is not scared to attack the basket even against tall players. Now, if you are facing an Alaska team who loves to do a lot of full court press, you just don't want to break that press and execute your offense every single time. Once in a while, you want to break it. Yon ang advantage ng mayroong Sol Mercado.
In and out and back in again yung free throw ni Sol Mercado. Exactly 4 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Casio Tenorio, that's a great matchup in the point guard position. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sanitos tried to back Greg Slaughter in, go under once again, but he traveled. Drag the pivot foot, huling-huli ni Jimmy Mariano yon. Ball will go back the other way. And it's mistakes like that na kailangan mag-capitalize ang Barangay.
Tama yon, forced turnover, but it is not enough. You have to score off the turnovers that you generate. They're down by 5 points right now. It's a good single coverage defense by Slaughter in that point.
Inasabit, Sol Mercado getting Travis up in the air. Foul was called and the basket is counted by our referees. Chance for a 3-point play para sa Alaska. It's second personal para kay Travis. Let's look at that. We'll call this the Master Guapo move brought to us by Master Face Scrub. Sikreto ng mga guwapo. You better watch it. The second personal na yan. Coach Ryan, napaka-aga sa atin na.
That's right, and for Coach Alex Compton, is a little animated there on our sideline asking for a traveling violation. Mercado now with a total of 5 points, leading all scorers here for Barangay Ginebra.
Travis bringing that ball down. Rarely duffed that actually. Ball handling na para sa Alaska Aces. De La Rosa, quick shot off the glass. Na-intimidate dun sa presence si Greg Slaughter. Minadali ni Rome De La Rosa. And now, Barangay with a chance to tie this up, maybe take the lead, depende kung ano maging resulta sa opensa. Greg Slaughter. And Sanitos called for a push.
This is also the second personal foul for Sonny. So the same way as Travis. And the fourth team foul called against Alaska.
Maaga pa, naka-apat na yan. Another penalty on their next team foul. Tenorio, nasa lane, leans in, basket! At may foul pang tinawag. A 3-point play opportunity and a chance to seize the lead.
Oh, this is now a solid 7-0 run by Barangay Ginebra, and another chance for a three-point play. This time, LA Tenorio eluding the defense of Casio. Heard the whistle, did not stop, and a chance for three. And he completes it.
They grab back the lead. Sila nakaunang punto of 2-0. But since then, Alaska took over. But now, putik pa mawala. Ayun, naagaw na nga ni Japet. Saving it over his head to Sol. Tenorio in the lane will challenge. Hook shot! Pasok!
Now what we're seeing is a determined Ginebra squad. They just played last Wednesday, and yet they're doing full court press. They're forcing turnovers, and they're shooting a lot of incredible plays, led by LA Tenorio in the last 5 points.
Ang aga pa lang, 6:40 remaining first quarter. Unang chant ng Ginebra. There's that basket you saw it a while ago. Alaska now trying to claw back, but that's a miss from Sai Baguio. Guess what? Napansin ko lang, Coach Ryan. 14-11 lamang Ginebra, all 14 points scored by the local crew. Ito si OJ, hindi pa lang tumitira.
That is actually a good sign, because usually when you go up against Ginebra, you just have to guard the OJ. But at this point, the locals are wreaking havoc. What is so impressive is that he shot 53% from the field. And all throughout the conference, he was only good for 38%. And tama ka, he's not done yet. He's orchestrating plays here, and he's the leading scorer for his team with 7 points.
And now they force another turnover coming off of that timeout. Pero nakaagaw si Cyrus Baguio. He'll go straight to the hoop. At meron pang pasabit kay Solomon Mercado. That's a foul. Chance for a three-point play. Kailangan ng Alaska yun. Sai Baguio breaking the silence.
Very correct. Badly needed. And Cyrus Baguio just anticipating that crossover. And a chance for a three-point play this time for Sai. It was a 12-0 blast, tama yung nabanggit mo. We started the first few minutes of the game with Alaska up 11-4. Pero naging 16-11 at ngayon dumikit ng bahagya ang kupunan ng Alaska.
Now it's just a 2-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Fighting for their lives sa ating Governor's Cup 2015. OJ, first attempt at the hoop, no go. Gets it right back. Linabas kay Sol Mercado, the three, up and in. That's brought to us by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans.
He hit big shots against NLEX from the three when they were down by 10 points. And it was actually wide open. For Alaska, you just don't give that guy an open shot because once it's in good rhythm, nakakashoot talaga yan at pagtutuloy-tuloy yan pag hindi nabantayan.
Nakibalita tayo kay Erica Padilla.
With his early foul trouble for the bigs of Alaska, paalala lang ni Coach Alex, unang-una is to calm down and stay focused. A lot of things beyond their control, but Coach Alex is one to assure them that they are fine. Coach just wants them to clean up their defense as the offense will just follow and it's very natural to them in the first place. Depensa lang daw ang talagang kailangan ayusin to get their flow going. Balik sa inyo.
Thanks a lot, Erica. Coach, ano kaya yung mga things beyond their control?
Yung turnovers kasi nila dumadami dahil hindi rin sila sanay dito sa press ng Ginebra. But more than that, really, it is the track record of Ginebra that is haunting Alex Compton probably at the back of his mind. Because only 10 teams have bounced back from a twice-to-beat disadvantage. And out of those 10 teams, tatlo ron, Barangay Ginebra. At yung pinakahuli, nung 2013, Rain or Shine seeded number 2, Barangay Ginebra seeded number 7. That was the time that Al Chua was the head coach of Ginebra. Nadala niya all the way to the finals, kinapos lang ng bahagya.
Sino tumalo sa kanila?
Alaska. Yes.
Kaya nga, may history na rin itong dalawang koponan. They've been in the league for a long time. 1986 pa na nagpapakbakan itong dalawang koponan na to. So here they are once again in the playoffs. Tenorio almost stripped it away. They find Banchero, new hairstyle. Mintis ang kanyang tira. Travis turnaround. Jay still can't get it, and OJ gets that rebound inside. Harassment pa mula kay Banchero. Not the best or smartest of fouls, Coach Ryan, because they're in penalty and OJ is going to shoot 2 free throws. Still 4:45 remaining.
Knowing the situation inside the court, especially when you're coming off the bench, hindi nabantayan ni Banchero na team penalty na ang kanyang kupunan. So slowly, OJ was not scored there in this ballgame, has not taken a lot of shots as well, will now get his confidence from the free throw line, and he nails the first one.
Papatuloy ang pamimigay ng papremyo ng Moneyball Dribble of the People dito sa PBA. 4,000 pesos in cash ang makakuha ng ating best player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na. At halftime, we'll have Miss Mara Aquino hosting Moneyball as OJ drills his first 2 mula sa linya. Lead is back to 7. 4:40 natitira, first quarter of action, PBA quarterfinal round. Rome gusto sana puntahan si Tos. Finally gets the ball to him, but only 10 seconds to shoot. Travis the bounce to Rome De La Rosa on the way up. Ball is tipped away. He preserves it. Tres from Travis offline. Sanitos, another offensive rebound. Fresh 24 for the Aces. Just admire itong Alaska Aces yun. Hindi nagmamadali, hindi nagpapanik. But the defense of Barangay Ginebra has been spot on dito sa ating first quarter, coach.
Tama yun dahil yung Barangay, pinahihirapan talaga nila yung Alaska. They're starting with a full court press and then pagdating naman sa half court, solid yung kanilang interior defense. But for Sanitos, he is offensive-minded in today's game. He has attacked the basket with reckless abandon. Hindi talaga mataas yung kanyang scoring disconference. Only 3.5 points. Can you believe that? And only playing 16 minutes. But he needs to tire out Greg Slaughter. He needs to make Greg work on defense. That is why we're only in the first. He already has 8.
That's right. So Sanitos, siyempre kung di makapuntos yung iba, he have to take over. We know he can score in double digits. The pass, punta kay Dave Marcelo. That's a miss. But crashing the boards. Greg Slaughter. Pasok yan. 4 points na para kay Greg. Panchero challenging the defense. Hook shot niya, no go. Romeo Travis reverse inside and he gets another 2.
Yan ang maganda rito kay Travis. He does not mind, even if he is not the first option on offense, he will find ways to score, putting baskets on second chance opportunities. At ngayon, meron na rin siyang 7 puntos.
OJ. 3 bounces out. Nakakuha ni Travis ang rebound. Up ahead to Banchero. Chris Banchero, you know, tinan mo yung lineup ng Alaska Aces, you wouldn't expect this. He's the only local averaging in double digits, si Chris Banchero. With 10, a little over 10 points a game. Sol Mercado straight to the hoop for another 2 points. 10 puntos na para kay Sol, first guy in double digits.
And this is why they got him over here. Because they feel like Greg can collar all the rebounds and that can propel them to their fast break attack. And Sol is one of the best finishers in terms of fast break opportunities in the league.
Rome De La Rosa. Nakita ng jumper. Very reminiscent ng galaw ng kanyang tatay na si Romy, who used to play for the Shell team. Yung mga stop and pop na ganyan, short jumpers perimeter, ginagawa rin ng dati niya.
That's why he's getting the minutes because he makes short jumpers, he defends so well, does not make a lot of mistakes. Kaya he always starts for the team of Coach Alex.
But now he's called for a foul against his former teammate, Dave Marcelo. They used to run together under Coach Frankie Lim sa San Beda.
2013 with Coach Al Francis Chua coaching Ginebra, winning 2 times against Rainer Shine.
At sa lahat ng beses na nanalo yung lower seeded teams sa twice to beat, pinakamaraming beses ang Barangay Ginebra, 3. Diba? So percentage-wise, mababa pa man yun. At least they have that history going for them. The Beast is in the game and announces his entry with a 2 on the pass break.
There are just some people, once you insert them, they can be game changers. For Alaska, it's obviously Calvin Abueva. And for Ginebra, believe it or not, it's Eman Monfort. The last 2 games that he has played, he has averaged 11.5 points per game. He was simply in the corner of the bench in the previous games. Pero nung binunot, naging game changers, difference makers, itong si Eman Monfort.
Right now with 2 minutes remaining sa ating first period, we'll turn you over to Erica.
Keep the rebounding, but move closer to the basket as you take the shot. Yan ang mga reminders ni Coach Alex. We are not looking to score. Ang gusto daw nila ay balikan ang kanilang character of passing the ball efficiently. Don't be too eager. Huwag manggigil. Play the way they normally do to find their tempo. As much as they are playing against Ginebra, they cannot forget the basic of playing with each other as one. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Erica. We said it at the top of the coverage. We, not me. Yan ang kanilang battle cry, ang kanilang hashtag. Itong Alaska Aces. They've been doing it for the most part. Kaso, ganda ng talagang depensa ng Barangay Ginebra. Pinahihirapan ang Alaska Aces so far.
And not only that, yes, Barangay Ginebra is playing tough defense and they're also scoring so well. They already have 27 points across the lane and we're only in the first quarter.
That's a 3 from Don Don, brought to us by PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans. Talk about instant offense. Tres pa ang binigay ni Don Don Ontiveros. Sabayan sa mga veterano ng Alaska Aces. You know, the way their minutes are distributed, no one averaging more than 25 points except 25 minutes a game except for Romeo Travis. So medyo fresh legs pa itong mga veterano. Let's see how they pick it up as the game goes on.
Ang galing ng time management nitong si Alex Compton but for Coach Frankie Lim, not really seeing a lot of action ito si Mac Barakel, but capable of playing big time. And Coach Frank is just hoping na talaga mag-explode si Mac in tonight's game.
Si Banchero, pinahirapan niya man Monson. Ito RJ Phil, another 3-point shooter. Nowhere to go, wanted to pass inside, taken away by Dave Marcelo rather. Here's Kim Ji-won, kinaliwa! Wow!
That was a nice graded shot there for Kim Ji-won. Scored 16 points against NLEX and is one of the more popular players right now. And a lot of Koreans are actually following the PBA because of Kim Ji-won.
That's right, and Azul hoists up a 3. Short run sa rebound, Sanitos pulls it away from Marcelo, and Azul! Nothing but air sa kanyang pangalawang attempt mula sa 3-point area. Perhaps a bit too hurried on that shot. They had that offensive rebound. Here's that play a while ago. Performance play brought to us by Stanley Tools. Performance in action.
That was just a nice shot. Of course, he does not know Calvin Abueva, who can block shots in mid-air. That's why yung ganong move ni Kim Ji-won, nakaka-alas ka yun para rito kay Calvin.
Let's see kung magiging response ni Calvin Abueva, another guy who likes to hustle the same way. Rodney Bronzal, pinasok din ni Coach Frankie Lim. Pasa papunta kay referee Art Herrera, hindi na niya nasalo.
So, good chance for Alaska with 5.1 seconds remaining to end this on a high note.
With a second to go, nag-iwan pa ng 7/10. Hook shot from all the way there. Inline yun, ha? Ganun kagaling itong mga Korean shooters, eh. Muntik na yun, ha? Medyo short lang yung tira, but a good, hard-fought first quarter. Sol Mercado leading the way from that point guard position. 10 points na para sa kanya, and perfect from the shooting on the line and from the field.